Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2022 and Amazon Prime original show. I can't talk today. Upload season 2. So this came out March 11th, 2022. Season 2 dropped 7 episodes long, very quick. The first season was what's it called? 22, May of 22. I'm sorry. First season was May of 2020. So to have a 2-year jump between seasons, it's very much like how Stranger Things works or Rick and Morty works. But the only reason that this took so long to make is because of COVID protocols. So with COVID-19, the pandemic exploding, and how do you film a project with thousands of employees working on a singular project together? You have to be safe. Everyone has to be healthy. I think they had to shut down production at some point because of an outbreak, but they got 7 episodes together. The first season was 10 episodes. The second season is 7 episodes. We leave on another beautiful cliffhanger, just like we did the first one. Will there be a third? Who knows? But the second season was announced a week after the first season premiered. So I'm assuming we'll get another announcement on March 19th or March 18th, if we're going by that theory of a week after the 11th would be technically 7 days later, March 18th, if that's how we're doing it, right? We'll get another announcement, hopefully. So this is an awesome show. It's an awesome show. We pick up right where we left off. Nora is trying to now escape the city. This is in the future. Laura is now trying to escape the city, New York City, because someone was trying to kill her because she was digging into who killed Nathan Brown, right? Robbie Amell's character of Nathan Brown. And so why were they trying to kill him? Who stole his code to make Freon? Who's behind Freon? All of those things, right? So she joins a commune, basically, which are called the Luds, and they're very anti-tech or anti-1%er controlling the tech. So they're trying to, Robin Hood it, kind of, but anarchistly, in the same sense of destroying Lakeview, who's like, the digital heaven, digital afterlife for that 1%. Chloe Coleman is in this for 2 episodes. I love seeing her. She plays Robbie's niece in the show. And so it's just digging. She's getting more information. But in the process of all this, we're left with the cliffhanger that Ingrid uploads for Robbie's character of Nathan, and he doesn't like her, so he has to learn to deal with this woman who is paying his data fees basically to be consciously in this afterlife. But in the process, he's getting closer to Luke, who is the greatest character in the entire show. My entire family agrees on that. Luke is hysterical and the greatest character. The relationship that he and Leisha has, the character of Leisha, or Lishi as many call her, hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Her character development was great. His character development was great. The dinner party scene was great. But then, having Nathan Robin Hood gigs out of rich people and give it to the 2-giggers down below, that was pretty cool. His friend Yang down in 2-gig. Finding out more about the billionaire Choke who lives across the hall from them. Things, right? The AI guy slowly learning as things progress, figuring out that Ingrid actually has uploaded, as in she's using a hug suit. She's alive and using a hug suit these last few months. She's not actually dead and uploaded. Very cool. Nice little play on that. But like other things, like just figuring out more of why they killed him, why they're still allowing him to be consciously in that afterlife, what's going on with stealing the upload streams, what's going on with broadcasting the upload streams, making more money off of the uploads. So things got heavy. But then, Nathan and Nora reconciling their feelings for each other after she breaks up with a current anarchist boyfriend who then needs to help them all destroy the actual, Freon company to get the code back, kind of a thing, to save folks from political turmoil because they're having certain locations in certain swing states to control elections and all these things. It's very, very meta because of the nonsense we have to deal with currently. So it's interesting watching the nonsense still, but in a different form, many years later in a fictitious sci-fi setting. Very heavy, very meta, but I enjoy it. It's cool seeing that art imitate life in a certain degree, not all the time, but in this particular sense, it's a nice reflection of what could potentially come, something to that extent. So to have Ingrid growing a clone body of Nathan this entire time, like secretively, like super meta, having to take the Hyperloop from New York to Los Angeles within a 4-hour time period. So cool. But then that end reveal of downloading Nathan back to his actual to this clone body. And then what's going to happen? Will his head explode in 24 hours? Will he still be remaining alive? What's to happen next? Will there be another 2 years till we get a season 3? Will it be renewed? I hope it's be renewed. I mean, it did leave off on a good cliffhanger. You could theorize anything, but who knows? Who knows what happens next? It's just such a great show. It always makes you think. It makes you laugh. It makes you question. It makes you appreciate what you have, but it also makes you wonder what's to come. That was a lot of nice little wraparounds of that particular thing. I love this show. I love the scene of Marco trying to, of Matteo trying to get Nathan's clone body out of the tub and struggling. I almost died. I almost peed my pants. It was absolutely hysterical. But that's the thing. This show has equal funny parts to science parts to drama parts. And it all makes sense. It's a nice little twist around it. It just all comes together. It just makes sense. I really enjoy this show. It's very smart. It's a very smart, creative team that puts this together. I need there to be a season 3. Let's hope for a season 3. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.